So you have to react in some way to it. You know, like, how am I going to deal with this? How am I going to deal with this pandemic? You know, am I going to die? Am I going to go out and get the first vaccine? Are they going to force me to take the vaccine? Am I a bad guy if I don't take the vaccine? Do I need to wear a mask? You know, should I not wear a mask? I mean, all these questions, you know, and they're very basic questions. You know, they're almost like preschool questions.
Preschool? Like
yeah,
if they
preschool, kind of shit that you're taught in preschool, you know.
Like if they made a character out of the vaccine and called it Maxine the Vaccine and shit, and like made little stories about it, and like, oh, you could have a bunch of different little adventures that she goes on as she goes and infects people and tries to kill them and shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're hitting a very base level of humanity right now. Very ignorant, fucking
bottoming out,
earthen-driven, you know, fucking it's survival time. That's what it is.
Retardicon.
Yeah, you look at your neighbors and you wonder, are they the enemy? You know, do they have the COVID? They could kill me with their poisonous fucking disease.
I have seen the enemy. He is us.
Please, number one. Reminds me of Passover, right?
Got passed over so many times, got a permanent stiff neck from the breeze. No, I'm just kidding, man. Expound on your thoughts about the Passover.
Well, what they take? Lamb's blood and smear it over their door?
And mouths and genitals.
And mouths and genitals? Just soaked in blood.
That was when they were just getting weird about it, though, right at that point.
Yeah. That's what this is like, you know. It's like, oh, please don't kill us, you know, the evil disease. Would it take their first child, or what the fuck was it?
Males, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds like some ooga booga bullshit to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like more like there were some people just killing your fucking kids.
Well, that's what it was, though. Because I believe, unless I'm just way off base here, I probably shouldn't even fucking step in this shit, but I believe...
Hey, like any good minister, you just make shit up, so let's hear it.
Well, I believe it was when that king, maybe King Herod...
Herod? Yeah, he was supposedly the evil king, you know?
Yeah, he found out that Jesus was still alive, and so he sent his minions down to this village or this town or whatever the hell to kill all the male children under like 6 or something like that, because I think that's how old Jesus was supposed to be at that point. So he was going to have all the male children under a certain age killed to make sure that Jesus would be wiped out in that generation of kids.
Yeah, the chosen one that the wise men, you know, had predicted for millennia that would save the earth, or humans.
Yeah, and it would mean dethroning him and probably his death. So he wanted to.
Yeah, the prophecy. You know, he must stop the prophecy.
The threat was real.
Yeah, so it makes you wonder what this is all about. What is it all about?
What is it all about?
And it is the Jesus. Supposedly, it's the Jesus star coming. The conjunction of the 3 planets, you know, and they give off a bright, glowing orb.
You put your penis in, you put your penis out, you put your penis in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yes, very nice. That's the real hokey pokey.
The hanky-panky, hokey-pokey.
Oh, hokey pokey, pokey strokey. It's all happening in there somewhere.
Immaculate conception.
Pokey strokey.
Yeah, that was in that thing I sent you too, that prediction.
Yeah.
It was saying that I think the very last part of it said that the government will finally admit to extraterrestrial presence in our, on Earth would be part of this whole thing. Like, yes, aliens are here. And I was saying Trump would be like, yes, and we need to work with them. We need to keep good business relations.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
It's good for the economy. We need to stay on their good side. So here's what they want. They want you to bend over and grab your ankles.
And lube your posterior end.
Yeah, rotate it.
Ooh.
Vigorously.
Twerk? Make it clap? Hey, check this out.
What's up?
Fucking the tool our brains develop to communicate thoughts to ourselves with language. Language is transmitted by culture. It's something that we are taught as infants before we know any better. We do this by mimicry. Inherent in language are ideas about ourselves and the world. Language has a profound effect on how we perceive the world, what we think, and how we assign meaning. We don't choose how our mind develops concepts. Thoughts form from concepts inherent in our culture. These concepts are called memes. Memes are units of cultural transmission, visual and verbal concepts transmitted by language. Memes are complex ideas like the wheel, the alphabet, honor, truth, revenge, and a cold frosty beer on a hot day. Memes are just like genes in that they need a self to survive. Memes make us spend considerable energy to create and protect our sense of self.
When was this written? What year was it?
This was fall of 97. 23 years ago.
So, about the time the internet started to become popular.
Yes, but I would say it predated most any sort of memes and things on the internet at that point.
Yeah, they were probably there, but it just wasn't like a
you would have to be you would have to be like deep into it, fucking nerd maximum on that shit.
Super nerd.
Yeah.
Check out my meme.
And you had to wait an hour for it to download on your screen anyway. It's like the fucking thrill was gone by the time it got there. It's like shit. You had to fucking hook up to the phone line and all that shit. Weird.
Yeah. That shit.
Yes. All the annoying tones. Listen to this shit. The self has now been reduced to a set of stimulus response patterns to particular ideas. No decision-making chooser is necessary to decide what is the best thing for us. Our memes do this. We're just tools for memes to replicate themselves. Cultural evolution surpassed genetic evolution by creating software that protected itself by communicating with itself and other selves. So if we're just meme machines, what gives us the feeling that anything matters? There is a third neural network that bridges the body's genetic responses and the incessant futuring of the neocortex. This network of circuits gives us the feeling of objectivity and our sense of self. We'll call these scenes. Scenes?
Scenes.
Yes, like scene in a movie.
Oh, scenes.
Scenes, yes. Genetic hardwiring, cerebral cortex.
cerebral cortex.
Reptilian brain stream, ganglionic hardware, old mammalian limbic systems.
That's some heavy duty stuff.
Fucking
thinking a little too much.
Yo, man, new mammalian brain. It's part of the mimetic soft wiring. Doodly do. Emotion over reason. Myth over science equals... No, emotion over reason equals myth over science.
I think if you think about it that much, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's when you get sitting there with your thumb up your ass, fucking feeling fucking overwhelmed by some bullshit.
Yep. Know yourself. Know your enemy.
We have seen the enemy, and he is us. Ah! Why? Dun, dun, dun.
Love is the answer, people. Love.
Love is the answer. That's some fucking John Lennon shit. Spied on by the FBI.
Like, what's up with this guy? He's making too much happy stuff.
Yeah, he's kind of gay. With a lot of money.
They got some weird fucking CIA operatives to fucking assassinate him.
Huh.
Some dude's all fucking tweaked out.
I am a freak.
I will shoot you in the back.
I've always loved your music. Blam, blam, blam.
Yeah, supposedly he listened to his Imagine song and it really pissed him off. Was the thing that drove him to kill him, like he just couldn't stand it. And fucking, I think that's the song it was. He's just like, fuck this motherfucker.
Well, yes, truly. But I can all I can add to that is something like that fucking dildo. You know, kind of had it out for him. Well, he was a sick motherfucker anyway. He couldn't get people in his life to take him seriously. He had a lot of difficulty with that shit. And you know, Lennon became a target because this fucking Yutz was like Mr. Christian guy. And so they had said it had started when the Beatles were talking about how they were, you know, bigger than Jesus for a certain moment in American pop culture.
Yeah, but they're more making a reference to the fact that they were more popular than Jesus.
Yes.
Not saying they were
Yes.
better than Jesus.
Yes.
They were just more popular at the time.
Exactly. They're like, you know, we're bigger than Jesus. But yes,
yeah, and that arrogant English way. Oh yes, we're bigger than Jesus. You know,
precisely that super dry English wit and kind of snarky, sarcastic shit. And it started there with that fuckhead, you know, hearing that. Oh, and then all the, you know, record burnings and all the stuff they did after they, you know, got in trouble for that shit.
Yeah.
It's just so.
That just increased the value of the records that were left. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You go on eBay and fucking bam, pay some money.
It just seems so weird to like take that as your interpretation of it, rather than be like, hey, you know, maybe give them a little bit of a what's up, or you know. Instead, they go into this whole thing where like they said they were, you know, bigger than Jesus, burn it all. You're like, wow.
Yeah, they didn't say we were better than Jesus.
Oh.
They said we were more popular than Jesus
It's
at
just
that particular time.
It's just like a cult type response.
Yeah, I think what he was trying to say is like he was even surprised. He's like, Jesus, we're bigger than Jesus.
Oh yeah. Well, it would be shocking to find out it was kind of true. You know, you're more popular than Christ for a minute. But that's also that hyperbolic British shit.
Yeah.
Cooler than Jesus.
We're not making excuses for these people, but
no.
they did make some great music.
Yeah. Even though he was a fucking, they could all be punk ass